Good morning, students. In the last class, we had discussed about water pollution, the causes of water pollution, then how can we prevent water pollution, what are the harmful effects of water pollution. These all concepts we had discussed it, right? So today, you can just take the workbook question number 20. Everybody, take the question number 20 of workbook.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, Navaneet, please tell me the page number. Workbook page number, last question, 20th question.
27.
Okay, 27. Page number 27. Everyone, take page number 27. You can see a picture there, right? You can see this picture. I think you have seen this like this, like this site in some of the places, right? Sometimes near to a lake or in the riverside. You might have seen like this one, isn't it? Okay, so there you can see on the surface of the water, a lot of aquatic plants are growing and spreading. These aquatic plants growing over the surface of water and are floating over it. They will grow fast. They will grow fast and they will cover the whole surface of the water. Sometime you might have seen this. The whole water source is covered with some type of plants, small plants. See, is this good to grow like this aquatic plants over the water? No, it is not good. Okay, it is not good to grow the aquatic plants over the water surface. See, if it covers the water surface, the water which is under that plants will not get any air circulation. These plants which are growing over the surface, they will prevent the air circulation in the water under that one. So, the plants or animals which are living under the water, that is called aquatic plants and animals. Aquatic plants and animals. They won't get enough oxygen for living. The aquatic plants and animals means the plants and animals that lives under the water. So how they are living? As we are breathing oxygen from the air around us, in the same way, the aquatic plants and animals live on the oxygen which is dissolved in water. You know that. Okay, so this water contains dissolved oxygen. But if the plants are floating over the water, it is covering that whole water surface, means the oxygen will not dissolve in the water. There is no contact between the air and the water. So oxygen can't dissolve in it. So the aquatic plants and animals will not get dissolved oxygen. That is also harmful for them, right? So the aquatic, how these plants are growing over this water? How these plants, small plants are growing and floating over the water? Can anybody say how they are growing? Are we planting it on the water, over the water? Are we planting? No. See, these all, nobody is planting these small plants over that water. See, when we use some chemicals in the farm, when we use some chemicals in the farm to increase the growth of the crops, when this chemical mixes with the water, with the river water or the other water, what will happen? These type of plants also grow fast. Understood? The soaps, the detergents, the chemicals which are used in the farms will increase the growth of like this harmful plants in the water. They will grow fast. They will spread over the water. Okay, so this is not good for aquatic plants and animals. This the picture shows. So in the question, in the workbook exercise question number 2, you can see that the picture there, right? The given picture shows water in a river covered with water plants. What would you suggest so that this does not happen to the river in your city or village? What you can do? What is the preventive measure? How can we prevent these water plants from growing over the water? If they grow, you understood what is the harmful effect of it. Yes, Sri Hari. Yes, Sri Hari.
Ma'am, we should not put chemicals into the river or any water bodies.
Okay, very good answer. Okay, we should prevent the usage of soaps, detergents, and these chemicals to mix with the water sources. So, if we are preventing domestic practices, if we are controlling the spraying of chemicals in the farm, that all will help in this also, right? That all can help to prevent the growth of water plants in the water, harmful water plants. Okay, and one more thing we can do, we can build some bunds over the water, across the water source. Bund, have you seen bund? I think you are familiar with bunds now, right? B-U-N-D-S, bund, bunds.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you have shown us.
Yeah. So you now you understood what is bund, right? A small, yes, small barrier made across a river, that is called a bund. Different types of bunds we can construct. See, if we are constructing some bund across the bund along the side of the water source, we can prevent the water mixing with the chemicals and all. When the chemicals, when it flows over the land and mixing with the water source, if we construct some bund across there, we can prevent the mixing of it. Right? So, then by constructing some bunds over there, we can prevent the growth of this water plants. So, these all things you know. Now, I think I will send the answer of these questions through the WhatsApp. Okay. So, you are ready to, I know you understood this question. You are ready to write the answers. Okay. But I will give it in the WhatsApp so that you can write it neatly, so that nobody will miss that answer. Okay. So, can we discuss the workbook exercises, other workbook exercises? Okay. So, everybody take it from the first question onwards. But don't mute yourself. I am going to mute you all. Okay. In between, I will ask questions. So, by checking that answer, you can say the answer. Okay, everybody should check the answer. Yes, Izan? Okay, everyone, take your workbook. Let me ask to Dia, can you tell me the page number? See, mute your audio, everyone. First. Dia, please unmute your audio.
Yes,
Okay. Read the page number of that chapter. Water store. Once again.
24.
Okay, everyone take 21. Page number 21. Everyone.
24.
Okay, 24. 24. Okay, everyone please take page number 24. So here we can revise this chapter through these question and answers. And in between, we can check whether your answer is right or wrong. Everyone should check it, okay? Okay, Dia, start with the first question.
Identify the system name of water storage shown in the picture.
Okay, so picture is shown, there it is given the picture, right? So for the exam also you can expect any picture of any of the water storage system. Different water storage systems pictures you have seen it, right? During the class time. So you can expect any question out of it. I can show any pictures, but you should be familiar with the name of that water storage system. Okay, Dia, what is the name of this water storage system?
Dam.
Dam. Okay, C. Answer is C. Dia, mute your audio. Maria, please unmute it.
Yes, ma'am.
Read the second question.
Which of the following were built across the rivers to store water?
Okay, which of the following were built across the rivers to store water? Yes, Maria.
Bunds.
Bunds. Okay, answer is D. Bunds. Answer is D. Okay, Maria, mute your audio. Rudra, Robin, unmute it. Yes. Third one.
The large artificial lake of water formed behind a dam formed behind a dam is called a
Dash. Okay, the large artificial lake of water formed behind a dam is called, what is the answer, Rudra?
reservoir.
So very poor. Reservoir. Say it.
Reservoir.
Say it 2 times. Say it 2 times.
Reservoir.
Once again.
Reservoir.
Reservoir. Reservoir. R-E-S-E-R-V-O-I-R. Reservoir. Say reservoir. Okay. Say it once again.
Reservoir.
Okay. So write and study the spelling also. Mute your audio. Hida Fatima. Unmute your audio. Yes. And read the fourth question. Fast. We have to complete today. Hida Fatima.
Yes, ma'am. Fourth question.
Yes, yes. Fast.
Borewells are dug to draw out dash using pumps.
Okay.
Groundwater.
Okay. What is the answer?
Groundwater.
Okay, groundwater. Okay, mute your audio. So bore wells are dug to draw out dash using pumps. Groundwater. Through the bore wells, we can pump the groundwater out through pipes, right? Okay, next one, fifth one. Fifth one, Kirtana, unmute your audio. Read the fifth one. Yes.
Name anyone.
Dam in India. Any one dam in India. Which one you wrote?
Sardar Sarovar.
Sardar Sarovar. Okay, Sardar, easy one you can write it. Okay, Cherutoni, Malambura. That is also you can write. Okay, so at least you should know this simple name of that simple dam. Okay, so this name is very simple, so you can learn it fast. Sixth one, Kirtana, okay, Lainika, sixth one.
Yes, ma'am.
Read the sixth one fast.
Name one storage system used to store groundwater.
Okay, okay. Which one you can write there?
Step well.
Okay, dug well or bore well. See, one storage system used to store groundwater. Step well also you can write. Otherwise, the normal wells, bore wells, any one you can write. Okay. Nainika, please mute your audio. So, either you should write step well, otherwise bore well, or you can write simply well. Okay, so these all are sources of storing groundwater. Yes, Srihari, do you want to say something or to read? Okay, read the seventh one.
What is potable water?
Okay, what is potable water? Yeah.
Water that is safe to drink
Hmm.
or for use in food preparations without the risk of health problems is called potable water.
Okay, okay, good. Mute your audio. See here we learn from different water storage system we will get water. But we can't use the water from these old water storage system because there we can see so many substances, impure substances mixed with it. Wooden pieces, plastics, waste, garbage, these all things. Right? So they are all not fit for drinking. But from some sources of water, we can use it for our use. Understood? For example, our wells, our bore wells, etc. Or municipal water supply. From the municipal water supply, the water we can use it for our use. From the well, from the bore wells, that all are safe for using. Like that water is called potable water. Okay, potable water means water that is safe for drinking or for food preparation and does not cause any health problems. You should learn the definition. You should prepare for writing the MCQ answer also for this question. Okay, next one, Felix, read the match the following. Everyone, listen properly. Okay. Yeah. See,
Match the following. Purification center.
purification centers. Okay. Yeah.
Water is purified here.
Okay. What do you mean by purification? 1 minute, Mr. Felix. Let me explain it. What do you mean by purification center? Purification center means the place where water is purified. Okay. Next one.
Next. Chemical used to purify water.
Okay. Which are the chemicals?
Chlorine.
Which are the chemicals used for purifying water? Only chlorine? Okay, chlorine is given
alum.
chlorine here, but one more chemical you know. What it is?
Alum.
Alum. Okay, learn the spelling of chlorine and alum also. 10th one.
Thin cloth, gravel and
Gravel.
charcoal.
Charcoal.
Gravel and charcoal.
Charcoal means after burning the this one. Now, after burning this coconut shell, you will get a black thing, right? That is called charcoal. Whenever the wood or firewood burns, after that we will get some black substance. That is called charcoal. Okay. Have you seen coconut shell after burning? What you will get? Have you ever seen it? One black
color.
Black colored substance you will get. That is called coconut charcoal. Okay. Next one. Read it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thin cloth, gravel and charcoal.
Different types of filter.
Okay, these we can use it as different types of filters. So I can ask questions. Give example for a filter. Yes, what you can give? What is the answer you can give, Felix? Give example for a filter.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bottle filter with
Okay,
inside
that also.
pebbles,
Okay, a
mud,
bottle
water.
filter with sand, charcoal, that all. Otherwise, thin cloth. Then otherwise, some different types of sieve. That also you can use. Next one, 11th one.
Method to make water fit for drinking.
Okay, which is the best method for making water fit for drinking? Yes.
Boiling for 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. So I think up to this, everybody's answers are correct, right? Are you checking it? Okay.
Yeah, my
Okay. Mute
ma'am,
your audio, Felix.
ma'am, 1 minute.
Yes, what you want?
I have
Fast?
a doubt.
Yes, ask me fast.
Ma'am told about aquatic that thing.
Aquatic plants. Yeah.
So fishes also need
Not fishes.
oxygen.
Not fishes. Fish.
Fish.
Plural of fish is
So,
fish itself. Okay.
okay. So the fish also need oxygen from
Yes.
air, so air that we breathe.
No. See here. Okay, I understood. Mute your audio. Let me explain. See, we have a breathing organ called lungs, right? Lungs can help our body to take the oxygen which is from the air, which is dissolved in the air. But aquatic animals, they can't they don't have the lungs. Understood? They don't have lungs, but they have another breathing organ that helps them to breathe, to take oxygen which is dissolved in water. Aquatic animals does not have breathing organ like lungs. They have some other type of breathing organ. That breathing organ help them to take oxygen which is dissolved in water. That is one of the adaptation for the aquatic animals. Okay, clear. Next one, Alessandra, I'll mute it. Okay, read the 12th question fast.
What is water? What is water purification?
Purification. Okay. Some more loud. Take your speaker in your hand and read.
Water purification. Water purification is the process of removing all the unwanted and unhealthy substances from water to make it clean and safe for our use.
Okay, water purification. Mute your audio. See, water purification, even though we are getting water from different water sources, even though we are getting potable water from our well or bore well, then also it is not safe for drinking. See, we can see some unhealthy substances like germs, bacteria, so will be mixed with it. We want to remove these all harmful substances. The removing all the unwanted and unhealthy substances from water and to make it clean and safe for our use. That is called water purification. Okay. Next one, Manas Pratap, read the 13th question.
What should be done to make water at our home free of germs?
Okay. So, okay, see echoes are producing. So, I will read the answer. Okay, Manas, mute your audio. I think, are you using Bluetooth speaker or something? Right? Okay, no problem. What should be done to make water at our home free of germs? Simple method, safest method, boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, we can use some filters or purifiers. Okay, simple one, right? Okay, the next one, Glenn. Glenn, please read the 15th one. Glenn Baiju. Okay, Siddhi, read the 15th question.
Yes, ma'am.
Glenn, please wait. Okay, I gave the chance to Siddhi. After that, I will come back to you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Which of the following practices need to be stopped to avoid water pollution in villages?
Okay, which one we should stop it? We should prevent it. Okay, which is that one, Siddhi?
Bathing animals in river water.
Okay, bathing animals in a river water. All the other options are for purifying the water, right? Boiling water before drinking, adding chlorine to purify water, and other option using toilets for defecation. These all are to purify that water or to prevent the water pollution. So 15th one answer is bathing animals in river water. Okay, Siddhi, mute your audio. Glenn, read the 16th one fast. Yes, fast. We should finish this today. Glenn, unmute and unmute it. Okay, now you can unmute. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
What should we do to prevent water pollution?
Okay. Okay.
Not letting out the waste water in a source of drinking water.
Okay. See, first one, washing clothes in water bodies. Will it prevent water pollution? No.
No.
Defecation in the open. That is also no. Then bathing animals in the river. The other three options will pollute the water. So, which one we can use? B. Not letting out the waste water in a source of drinking water. 17th, Glenn, mute your audio. Siddhi also muted. Nasnia, unmute your audio and read the 17th question.
What is water pollution?
Okay, very simple question. Yeah.
Addition of harmful substances to water is called water pollution.
Okay, Nasnia, no need to keep the speaker too much close to the mouth. Okay, just keep some distance, some more like this. Keep it and read it again so that you can feel the difference. Some more here. Okay, read it.
The addition of harmful substances to water is called water pollution.
Okay, very good. Okay, likewise, you have to use it. Okay, here, very simple one, addition of harmful substances to water is called water pollution. 18th one, Devarsh Raj, read the 18th question and answer.
Some people throw garbage collected from their house in the nearby water body. Is this a right practice? Give a reason of justify your answer.
Give reason to justify your answer. Some people throw garbage collected from their house in the nearby water bodies. Is this a right practice? No. Okay, Devarsh, please mute your audio. There's so much sounds. Okay. Okay, or just read the answer. Let me see.
No, it is wrong. The garbage will pollute the water body.
Okay.
It will lead to many diseases.
Okay, mute your audio. Okay. No, it is a wrong practice. The garbage will pollute the water body. It will lead to many diseases. These all things we had discussed it. Next one, Arpita, 19th question. Yes. Unmute it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
How does the use of chemicals in farms and fields lead to water pollution? Complete the concept map to explain.
Okay, so I told when we use the chemicals in the farm, why we are using chemicals in the farm? To increase the growth of the crops and to kill the harmful insects, right? When we use these chemicals in the farm, what will happen? Okay, Arpita. Okay, let me give Isan a chance. Okay, Isan, read it. Arpita, please mute it. Isan, unmute it. Okay. Concept map. Okay. Unmute it, Isan. Fast. Yeah. Okay, fast. Yes, yes, yes. Read. Read it. Don't waste time. Izan, are you reading? I can't hear you. Fast, fast.
Ma'am, which question?
So what you are doing there? Huh? Question number 19, the answer.
The mix with
Okay, first one. Concept map means we can show the concepts through a diagram. Okay, so first we can write chemicals are sprayed on plants. What is the effect of spraying of chemicals on the farm? Two effects are there. You can see there are two boxes, right? So which
Yes.
are the two? What are these two effects? So we can see.
They mix with the rainwater and flow along the surface of the soil into the nearby river and streams.
Okay, can you read it some more loudly and by some more stress you can use it for these words. Yeah. Yes, Isan. Yeah.
They seep into the soil and
No,
mix
first one.
They mix with the rainwater and flow along the surface of the soil into the nearby river and streams.
Okay, mute your audio. First chance, when we spray this chemical, they may mix with the rainwater and can flow along the surface of the land, and that will goes into some river or some other water sources. So the chemicals will mix with the water source. One chance. Another chance. Rayan, read what is the second point. Fast.
They seep into the soil and mix with the underground water.
Okay, they will seep into the soil. Seep means they will go deep into the soil. If rain is not falling at that time, they will be absorbed into the soil. And likewise, there is a chance of mixing this chemical with underground water. See, underground water is connected to whole water sources. So from there, likewise also chemicals can get into the water storage. So last one, 20th. Okay, what these 2 points, what it is showing? Mayuk, the last point, because of this effect, what will happen? Yes, Mayuk. Unmute it.
Lead to water pollution.
Okay, these 2 causes can lead to water pollution. See, okay, mute your audio. So I am going to unmute it. Okay, so if you have any doubt, please raise. Don't unmute yourself. Please raise. I will give chance. So before that, let me ask one more thing. Question number 14. Say if you are feeling it difficult to draw, today I will send a easy picture. Okay, easy picture. So you can copy it. This much things over. Our chapter, question answers, everything we had discussed it. Okay, let me unmute you so that if you have any doubt regarding this chapter, please raise your hand. Those have the who is having the doubt, raise your hand. Aditi. Okay, let me give chance to Aditi. Yes, Aditi.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in 12th question.
Okay, well, which is the 12th question? Water purification. Okay, what is your doubt? Unmute it. Unmute. Aditi, unmute it. Aditi is facing some network issues. Let me see. We can go back to Aditi after that. Any other one? Anybody else want to clarify the doubt? Nasnia? No. Okay, Aditi. No. Yes, Aditi. Yes. Okay.
Ma'am, I didn't write the full question.
Which one?
Question number 12.
12's the answer. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Why you did not write? Why?
Ma'am, I didn't get that. In
Ah,
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. It was not there in the WhatsApp. So what about the others? What about the others?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, it was the. Ma'am, we get it.
Ma'am, we get it
Ma'am,
in
we
the
get it.
WhatsApp.
We get and we complete it.
Okay, okay, no problem. Listen, listen.
Only that
Okay, mute your audio. Mute your audio. Don't worry. Today, anyhow, I will send the full notes. Okay, this chapter's full note. So, is there anybody is there to complete? They can complete. Last chance. Okay, Aditi plus, but don't repeat this. Okay, Tanvi, what you want, Tanvi?
Ma'am, I also put it in get in WhatsApp, so I also didn't complete.
So very shameful, huh? Okay, so thank God that I didn't call you two students. Okay, so here, next class, I will be checking your activity. Okay, mute your audio, everybody. Mute your audio first. Mute it first. Dia, Dia,
Dia.
1 minute. Mute your audio. Dia.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Okay, Dia, unmute your. Okay. See, please tell me in the excretory system, that chapter, you take the workbook, excretory system. Excretory system, take that chapter in the workbook. Okay, so here I am asking to Dia. All others, please wait. So you can see a diagram there, right? You yourself had, I gave chance for you to draw it, right? Dia,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me the page number of that diagram? Kidneys, ureters, that all?
12. Page number 12.
Okay, okay. So next class, I will be checking this page number 12 of the workbook. Everybody's. Okay, if it is not completed, do it. I will take that as an activity because you yourself had, okay, Felix. Okay, you have to draw and to label that one. Okay, so you did it. So I can take it as an activity. Okay, so in the next class, I will be checking it. Everybody, I will bring one name list. Today also I have the name list, but the time is not enough for it. So next class, I will check it. Okay. Can I leave the class?
What about the test?
Huh? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Time up.
What
Okay,
about the
okay.
test?
Thank you, dear students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.